Hey, welcome to Draw Kids Draw. Today we're going to draw Blue from Rio. We're just going to draw his head as practice, and then I'll do another video later of Blue and his whole body, so you can do that one as well. Here's how it's going to go. We're going to draw his eye first. His eye is like a D shape. It's kind of a D pointing up, so a big D like this. So a big D. And it's got rounded edges instead of square like a D. So a D usually has a sharp line. This is going to have a kind of a circle. So we got his eye. Now we're going to draw his pupil, and his pupil is going to be right here. It's round, and it goes right there. Next line we're going to draw is his, well, the iris, I guess, the outside of his pupil. So this will be black, and this will be brown because he has brown eyes. So we can color that in right now if you want with your pencil. There we go. So next up, around Blue's eye is a white kind of whitish outline. It goes like this. So it kind of comes along the bottom of his eye. And around halfway over his eye, it goes down a little bit. Scoop. Not far. And then it kind of swooshes around his eye, nice and kind of big, and then as it gets up here, it's kind of like his eyebrow. It scoops down, and then it goes right up to line up with that part, with the bottom part of this area. So it's kind of like his eyelid and his eyebrow all at once. I don't know. Next up, we are going to draw his, well, I guess we'll draw the top of his head because it pretty much follows this. So we'll draw right from here, right at the bottom of his eye. We're going to draw a line, and it just follows the shape of this. It goes up, and then it does bump down a little bit right here. It's kind of his eyebrow, and then it'll come out here. So that's going to be where his beak's going to start. So from there, his beak kind of comes down and around his eye. So it's going to come right here. I'm going to start his beak, and so it curves in, and then up, and then over. There we go. And right there, we'll draw the rest of his beak going this way. So his beak is pretty much as wide as his head. So I'm going to measure this with my pencil like this. So I hold my pencil here, kind of hold my pencil here. That's where I want my line generally. So his beak's going to come all the way over to there and down. So it'll probably end up here. So his beak runs right off from his head down like that, and then there's a sharp point. And so it's kind of like this sort of S shape. It comes from here, swoops down, and then it swoops up, and then it swoops down. Really, it's kind of like a question mark, I guess. So there's a question mark, and then his bottom of his mouth or beak kind of keeps coming down. So we'll draw from here, and it'll come down below his sharp part there. So it'll come down like that. Then his mouth, his beak comes up. He's got like a beak that comes up, and then it's kind of like he looks like he's smiling a little bit. I think they draw that like that on purpose. Or maybe parrots always look like that. So there we go. Now we need to finish off his mouth a bit. He's got the other side here, comes down. So he's looking a little more three-dimensional. He's got a tongue like most parrots do. I think all parrots have tongues actually. Then it has make it look still a little more 3D. We're going to put this is the other side of his beak. So yeah. And we're going to shade that in a bit, just so we can see it better. Shade this in a bit. There we go. So now you can kind of see how that's looking. So he's almost done. He's got a nose, nostril kind of thing up here. Color that in. And his head kind of keeps coming down, and it kind of keeps going out a little bit. And just around where his bottom of his beak is, you want to start kind of, I wanted to do that sooner, like that. He's got like little feathers that kind of shoot out. So I just kind of draw a little, like, almost like the way you draw grass. Swoop that out. Comes down over here. Same idea, a little less swoopy. Kind of like drawing a Christmas tree a little bit. And he's got these cute feathers at the back. So they come off right around the back of his eye, from here to the bottom of his eye. So I'm going to draw this cute feather. And draw some little jiggy jags there to make it look more like a feather. And then another one. And some jiggy jags. And then one more. There we go. That is his feathers. And we could, I don't want to make it too complicated. You could add a few little sprigs of feathers here. And we could add a little bit of his wing here, and another one of his wings would be about, where's here? There. So now he's kind of got one wing out, and he's looking pretty happy. So that is how you draw blue from Rio. So I'm going to color this in, and if you had fun learning to draw this, click like, comment below if you have any requests, share your drawings with me on Instagram and Google+, and share this video with your friends. I think they might like it too. And keep drawing, have fun, and we will see you on the next video. So I'm going to color this in blue, obviously, right? Mm-hmm.